Welcome to the Postal Peter B. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano, and this is your one-stop shop for sports picks, politics and government chatter, and even some neighborhood restaurant reviews. Instead of going to 3 different channels, you can come here every week for the pulse on everything you need to know. And as promised on our social media platforms, we are here at Grand Vin Restaurant, the beautiful Grand Vin Restaurant, I might add, in Hoboken, New Jersey, where Daria DeLucia of At Hoboken Eats will be joining us in just a few seconds with one of the team members at Grand Vin. And they're going to be trying some wine. That's right. We're going, alcoholic here on the show. They're going to be trying some wine. They're going to be trying some food. They're going to be pairing them up. You know what? It's making me hungry just thinking about it. Why don't we head inside to Daria and the lovely Laura, who you will be meeting.
Hi guys, we're here with the fabulous Laura. She is the wine expert / manager of Grand Vin, and today we're going to be doing a little something different. We're going to be doing a blind taste test of the wines here at Grand Vin, and I'm going to be trying to guess what they are. And then, of course, because I'm Hoboken Eats and we're at Grand Vin, we're going to be doing a little tasting of what goes good with the wine. So let's get started.
Awesome.
All right, wine number 1.
Wine number 1.
All right, I have no idea what this is. I did not cheat and see before.
All right, and just because I'm your new friend, I'm going to sip along with you.
All right, let's see.
And just to clarify,
I learned this one time at a restaurant, a fancy restaurant. We do this, right? We spin it a little bit.
you do. You want to get a little air in there? You're doing good. Get your nose in there.
Okay, so this tastes a little fruity to me. I'm smelling like strawberries, a little bit of oranges.
Very good.
Like
you have a good nose.
Smells like summertime in a glass.
It does smell like summertime in a glass.
Sauvignon Blanc.
No.
Mind you, I am not a wine expert. I am food expert.
Okay, how about this?
Self-described.
Summertime where? Where? Does it make you think of anywhere?
California.
Not California.
Italy.
Yes! Yes, and it's
I know a little something.
Not too far from the coast in Italy.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting warmer-ish.
Which is it? Which wine is this?
So this is actually, you want to say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big reveal. This is actually, the grape is called Passerina.
Passerina, okay. And how cute is Grand Vin with their little bottle holders?
Yep. Come join us for our blind tastings. And this is it. So this is from a region called La Marche.
Is the name of the wine called Passerina?
That's actually the name of the grape.
Okay.
So it's a little bit lesser well known.
Okay.
So if you know where Rome is, and Tuscany is just north of Rome.
Okay.
La Marche is right on the other side.
Very interesting.
Yes.
So what would people typically eat with this wine?
So this could go with a number of different things.
Yeah.
I would say probably lighter fish dishes.
Okay.
If you think about this being from a place by the sea, it's almost like what grows together and what's near each other really works together.
Okay.
So lighter dishes, lighter pasta sauces.
Okay.
Are you gonna try some food with it?
Yeah, let's call the waiter over.
Waiter.
All right,
Peter
folks,
B.
even though the show is the Pulse of Peter B, I'm apparently doing some waitering right now. They're lucky I didn't eat this, guys, okay? This looks fabulous.
Would
Go
you like
ahead,
a little
guys.
more?
Yeah, before we get started, I know we're going to dive into that, but I am a big fan of this wine, so maybe we can kind of fill me up a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's Saturday
You don't have
or
to tell
Sunday.
me.
It's a weekend. We can drink a little. Okay, so here is actually one of the new menu items at Grand Vin. This is the scallops. Looks like we have a little bit of bacon on top, and it looks like an actually very delicious sauce that would be really good with bread dipping.
Oh, for sure.
All right, let's dig right in.
We have our bread locally delivered from our friends next door as well, which
So
is
that's why it's so good every time.
perfect for dipping in
All
that.
right, you know me, I'm a big fan of dipping. Wow, that is delicious. The sauce is super, super light, but the little bacon on top kind of makes it feel like it's a fall dish. Really, really, really good. And you can see on here too, the herbs give it a lot of different flavor. I want to get another little bite with the bacon. You want a bite of this?
Get
Am
in
I
there.
the only
Oh.
one digging in?
I guess I am gonna get in there, aren't I?
We met today, and I think
All
we
right,
became
twist
best
my arm.
friends.
I'm so excited.
You need the bacon on top too.
All right, let me get, there's one.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh my God, these scallops.
Is this
Honestly.
is this a menu dish new for the fall?
Wow.
I love it. So good.
Oh, so now that we dipped, we need to sip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Next dish up. Okay, so now that I kind of have a buzz going, I think it's time for wine number 2.
Awesome. All right. Keep the good feels going.
Ooh, another white.
Yes.
Okay.
Up.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
Can't forget about myself.
I can't really pinpoint a smell on this one, but I feel like it's something that would go good with cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm onto
Yes.
something here.
This is a little tricky. I
Right?
have
The
to
smell is
admit.
not as potent. All right, let's see. It's definitely drier. I want to say it's in the Pinot Grigio family. That's a no.
No, but you're not far off.
What is it?
Okay, so this one was really hard. This is actually a blend of indigenous grapes from Croatia.
Okay, she's so fancy. I go
That
to
is
the
not
store.
fancy.
I know like 3 white wines. That is so fun. Okay, so
No,
tell me
okay.
about this one.
Let me tell you, first of all, I can't even tell you the 3 grapes names or pronounce them correctly, but I can tell you they're from the island of Hvar.
Okay.
So again, we're looking at coastal Croatia, so right by the sea.
Okay.
And I think you can almost like get a little bit of that salinity in the wine,
Yeah.
which makes it good for pairing with our next dish.
Our next dish. Where's our waiter? Excuse us.
Sorry, I'm getting dressed over here. Apparently, I wasn't up to health code violation, so they said I had to put an apron on, and what an apron it is. I might take it home. Looks like we got some calamari here, guys. I'm going to twist that for you.
Look at this.
Here you go.
Okay, so again, I'm very excited seeing two sauces over here. All right, let's dig right in. I want one with some tomato on it.
And we actually just introduced this sauce
Okay.
for fall.
And what is this? This looks like a spinach artichoke type.
It looks like that, but it actually is a pesto.
Oh, wow. And this dish is also new for the fall, no?
So we sort of took our favorite calamari and stepped it up a notch.
Whoa. This sauce right here, I don't know if you can see this. It's like a creamy, refreshing pesto that, in all honesty, I've never had pesto paired with calamari before. Well done. Well
And
done.
sip?
Oh, yeah.
What do we think?
Bottoms up, love it. I like the dryness on that one.
Yeah.
The first one was sweet, this one's dry, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yes,
All right, I
yes.
want to try with the other one too. And on here too, there's a little bit of balsamic drizzle with a little bruschetta on top, which very fun. I love this. And that's what you find at Grand Vin. You find that kind of, you have authentic Italian food, but they put their own kind of Grand Vin spin on it, which you know I love.
We do do that, a Grand Vin spin. Loving that too?
That's a spicy mayo, and I think I need another glass of wine, so we're gonna get on to the next one.
All right, let's go.
And when we come back, we're gonna try some more wine and some more dishes, and don't worry, Laura's not going anywhere.
Peter Biancamano, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. And we are joined by none other than Jake Biancamano. If you're ever in my parents' great Italian deli, you'll probably see him hanging outside or when the deli is closed. And Jake wants to remind you, he told me he wants to remind you to make sure you follow us at our new Instagram page, and that's at The Pulse with Peter B. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook by typing in The Pulse with Peter B in your search bar. And Jake also wanted me to let you know, because he tells me he watches it all the time, to go and binge watch our past episodes of The Pulse on YouTube by subscribing to our network. Jake, do you got anything to say? Nothing to say from Jake. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
And we're back with bottle number 3.
Here we
Pour
go.
it up.
All right. This one might be
Ooh.
your winner here.
We're on to reds here.
I believe in you.
Yeah? No pressure. All right, let's do my little spin. Looks good, looks good. This one smells like It smells like roses, I think. If I was to get a bouquet of roses, I feel like this is what it would smell like.
You should get a bouquet of roses.
Okay, I like this one a lot.
Okay, can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
It's a classic varietal.
Does that mean it's like a mixture of wines
Uses
or
one grape and it's pretty well known.
Cabernet Sauvignon?
No, and I know you like that too.
What is it?
Okay, so this is a Malbec.
Mmm. That's so interesting. They're not usually one that I go for and like love. This one is so good.
So this one is a little bit lighter style.
Yeah.
It is organic, and this is from Mendoza in Argentina.
Okay. Yeah, it has like a little
I
bit
better
of
try it.
a little bit of a dry flavor to it, but
Which
it's
is
got
classic.
It's not like
Malbec.
super fruity, but it has a little bit of fruit in it. I mean, maybe it's that's the rose smell that I'm smelling a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you smell that, or am I crazy?
I smell it too. You have a good nose.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Where is our waiter with dish number
Waiter.
3?
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm going to be fired before I even start, folks, because the food is so delicious. All right, here's dish number 3, I believe. There you go, guys. Enjoy.
All right, so this is a Grand Vin classic. This is their rigatoni with bacon, and can you remind me what sauce is on this?
So this is a light cream sauce.
Light cream sauce. All right, let me dig right in. Wow, this looks so good. It has a very smoky flavor to it. I don't know if that's the bacon or if that's the cream in here, but it's a little smoky, but it has
Yes.
a very, very, very rich, creamy, and smoky flavor. That's my key takeaway on this one. Absolutely fantastic. And this has been on the menu at Grand Vin for a long time, so it's a classic. If you've been here, you've probably had it. Definitely one of my absolute favorites. Let's have one more bite.
And this definitely keeps people
Oh
coming
yeah,
back.
and I love the extra cream at the bottom too. That's where all the good flavor is too. Absolutely fantastic.
And sip.
Always. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, I think we're gonna be ready for wine number 4.
So I'm not sure what's going on with Daria De Lucia today. A few weeks ago, she beat Alex Corrado, but she's currently 0-3 at wine tasting. So there might be open applications, folks. Look on our social media platform for a new food insider. But let's go back to them.
I'm coming for him after this segment. Don't eat any more of the food I'm about to try. All right, let's get back to this. Bottle number 4.
Bottle number 4. You
Maybe I
got
can
this.
actually get one right.
You got this. You got this.
Okay, another red. This one looks a little bit lighter in color. Am I right?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Yes. I'll do it with
Does
you.
this actually make me look like a little bit of a wine expert when I do this?
You're doing it beautifully. Very professional.
Oh, I didn't smell it first. Ooh. This one has a bolder taste. I feel it everywhere. Like, I can really
Yes.
taste it everywhere.
Yes.
This one has a similar smell. It's interesting because I tasted it first and it tastes nothing like the last one, but it smells very similar to the last one. I don't know if that's just the red grape in wines.
So sometimes that happens. Sometimes what you inhale gives you kind of the sense like, oh, it's going to taste like this in the glass, and then it tastes completely different.
Interesting.
Which is
okay.
kind of the fun thing about wine.
Okay, so let's see if I can get this one. I'm gonna say this is Merlot.
No, but
Am I close?
so here's how you're close. So Merlot is very widely planted in France.
Okay.
And this is from France.
Okay.
This was another super hard one.
She keeps doing this to me.
Okay.
Tricky girl.
And again, remember how I told you the pronunciations? So this is a Freesia.
Ooh, Freesia.
That's the name of the grape.
Freesia.
At least I think I'm pronouncing it right.
We don't know anyway, so it's fine.
I'm a wine person because I taste a lot of wine. I'm working on that expert
I want
fit
her
here.
job.
So yes.
Okay.
So
So Freesia wine. Let's
Yes.
see what is the food that goes good with the Freesia wines. I defer to Peter B.
Just so you know, she's now 0-4. Just throwing that out there. So coming back now, and by the way, folks, right after this dish, we're going to have an exclusive interview with somebody here from Grand Vin. You're not going to want to miss that.
And I thought I
Daria,
liked
you
Peter
upset,
B
Daria?
sometimes. I swear. All right.
Oh boy,
so
I'm gonna have to
here
break you guys up.
we have another new dish for Grand Vin. This is their ravioli with mushrooms inside and a mascarpone tomato sauce. So I'm very excited to taste this one, topped with walnuts also.
Right?
It tastes very, very similar to a vodka sauce.
Yes.
Very similar.
Yes.
But you can really taste a little bit more of the tomato flavor, and then the creaminess from the mascarpone is a very, very nice kick. And what I like too is that the mushroom flavor is not overwhelming at all. It's very subtle and complements the mascarpone tomato sauce very well. And then obviously raviolis are a soft consistency. The crunch from the walnut, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely a must try from their new menu.
All right, we're here with the general manager here at the beautiful Grand Vin in the beautiful city of Hoboken, New Jersey. And that's my man, Mike Ficatis, who looks absolutely stunning today. Of course, I'm wearing a hoodie, and he's all about, dressing to the nines. Mike, how are you today, brother?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're so happy to be here. Thank you for having us. So Mike, 4 years in the making now, correct? Right. I mean, and when I drive by on the weekends or walk by on the weekends, this place is mobbed. I mean, when is the best time to come into Grand Vin?
Anytime.
I love it. Absolutely.
We have specials 3 days a week. We have probably our best specials are wine flights on Tuesdays. So we start Tuesday. First thing, when the doors open, we're packed.
Phenomenal. Absolutely.
We have live music 6 nights a week because we're closed on Monday, so it would be 7 if we were open. So there's not a bad time to be in here.
Exactly. And the menu was so unique, I feel like, because you kind of have like a taste of everything on there. I mean, we had homemade gnocchi. We had this burrata dish. I mean, yeah, we of course, we had a lot of pasta dishes. You could tell that there's a lot of Italians on the show. But you also, I mean, the scallops. I mean, you try to tend to a lot of different needs, correct?
We do. We try to hit every aspect, even when it comes to our cocktails. We have multiple cocktails with tequila, bourbon, gin, so you name it, we try to do it for you.
That's awesome. And I was just going to say that Mike's also the bar manager here at Grand Vin, and I'm behind the bar. I got this cool apron on. I think people are really, really awesome. So, Mike, would you say that, how would you differentiate from many other restaurants in this neighborhood? I mean, first of all, there's not many restaurants in the neighborhood. You really are a restaurant that to its own, basically. So how would you differentiate from maybe other restaurants in other parts of Hoboken?
Well, when we start with our cocktail list, we try to include a lot of wine into the cocktails. So I think most restaurants don't do that. It's primarily based off of old recipes, but we try to make it unique with adding different splashes of wine, different bitters. We try to make everything well-rounded around here.
That's absolutely fantastic. And just so people know, what are your hours here and when can they come in? Do you have, like you said, you have specials 3 times a week? You have live music. One of those days, when can people come in for that?
So we open every day at 5 o'clock, Tuesday through Friday. On Saturdays and Sundays, we open at 11 for brunch. We take a little break, then we open for dinner service about 5, and we go all night.
It's phenomenal. And I have to tell you, the staff here at Grand Vin has just been fantastic. And I'm sure they just love working here because I have an apron, but my name is not on my apron yet.
Not yet.
Correct, right? And I've never seen a restaurant where they actually put their names. I mean, that's really uniqueness to your employees, correct?
Well, we try to be very family-based. We also we try to leave a good footprint in the neighborhood. And people know us by our first names. Everybody, reserves specific servers. They come in, they sit at the bar. It's like a big family around here.
That's fantastic. Well, Mike, you're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you for joining us, folks. We will be right back. Daria and Laura are going to have some more dishes for you. Stay tuned. Peter Biancamano, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. And we are joined by none other than Jake Biancamano. If you're ever in my parents' great Italian deli, you'll probably see him hanging outside or when the deli is closed. And Jake wants to remind you, he told me he wants to remind you to make sure you follow us at our new Instagram page, and that's at The Pulse with Peter B. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook by typing in The Pulse with Peter B in your search bar. And Jake also wanted me to let you know, because he tells me he watches it all the time, to go and binge watch our past episodes of The Pulse on YouTube by subscribing to our network. Jake, do you got anything to say? Nothing to say from Jake. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
And we're back again for a couple more wines and a couple more dishes. I don't know about you, but my buzz has gotten a little bit stronger since we were last talking.
Good.
Let's jump right into bottle 5.
All right. I'm feeling really positive about this for you.
All right, another red.
I'm going to jump on this as well.
This is a little heavier pour. I'm liking this.
Wow, we got to keep the buzz going.
This one smells sweeter to me. This one smells a little bit sweeter. And if I remember correctly, one of the sweeter whites was an Italian wine?
Yes.
Was it? Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of something right. Let's see if we can taste it. Ooh, I like this one too.
Me too.
Less bold than the one we previously had. A little bit more sweeter in flavor. I'm tasting. Really grapey. I really taste the grapes in this one.
And you know what? Sometimes it does taste grapey.
You know, I'm gonna say this is a Merlot. I guessed that last time, but I think it's gonna be it. No.
I don't want to look that direction.
I'm
Score
really,
counter.
really not good at this.
So this is a Barbera. So you were right with Italy, though.
Okay,
so
okay.
I think it's like a half a point, maybe.
I'm learning my grapes.
Maybe.
So 0.5 me,
0.5. Yes.
4.5
No,
Brendan.
sometimes it's the harder thing to get is where it's from.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So definitely a little bit fruitier, a little bit fuller.
Okay.
But Italian,
Okay.
which could pair well.
With,
So according to my calculations, Daria is still
oh, here we go.
now 0 for 5, I believe. Unbelievable.
I got a
I will bring the
0.5.
next. Good thing she
0.5,
eats better than
0.5.
guessing wine. Let me tell you. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, look at this dish. Here we have the gnocchis in, I believe, a cheese sauce.
Yes.
Okay, wow. This is the most beautiful little plate I've ever seen. They actually look like, and as some of you may know, donuts are my favorite flavor. They don't look like donuts, but these little holes in the middle look like little mini donuts, and I love it. All right, I'm gonna dig right in here. Get a nice little bit of cheese. Okay, so they put pepper on top of this. It tastes like cacio e pepe, in my opinion. It's a cacio e pepe gnocchi, in my opinion. That could not be what this is, but that is total cacio e pepe vibes, in my opinion.
You've got the cheese sauce, so you've got provolone,
yep.
fontina, the parmesan.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
It takes you right to heaven.
The cracked pepper on top just really kind of just locks in all that flavor. Just kind of gives it that extra little kick, on top of the creaminess, which is absolutely perfect. And I will say it goes good with the
Barbera.
Barbera.
You got
Okay,
it.
I'm learning something new too
You're
on
a
this
pro.
segment.
You're becoming a pro.
Okay.
You are a pro.
Well, we only have one more dish
Forget
left,
the score.
so fingers crossed I can get this wine right.
Yes. I believe in you. I do.
Okay, I have a confession. So I was just kind of picking on the rest of the gnocchis, and it turns out after I was basically inhaling the rest of the plate, it's homemade ricotta gnocchi. So mind blown even more. So much flavor, absolutely amazing. But I had to call that out because that is quite a special fun fact about that. Okay, give me the last wine. I'm feeling very confident about this one.
I think you will like this a lot.
Okay, see, looks beautiful.
Me too.
This also has, it's like a sweet, dry smell a little bit. There's some fruity flavors, but not much. Okay, this might be my favorite.
Got some intensity to it.
Very, very dry flavor. Please tell me this is a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes! You did it!
Took me 6, but I finally got it. Okay,
Cheers to that.
so your new wine expert right here. Thank you very much. Okay,
You
so
graduated.
So now I've had 6 glasses of wine. I think it's definitely time to bring over our 6th dish. What do you got for us? And
Oh man, she finally got one right. I can't believe it. Here is your 6 and 5. And by the way, guys, I like just the biting because I am basically devouring everything you have left over here. So
Well, this
just
one's-
try it, okay? Just try it.
this
Don't
one right
worry.
here is actually one of my favorites. This is the chicken cutlet with their tomato sauce, prosciutto, and burrata on top. I am a huge fan of burrata. I absolutely love this dish. And confession, I order it almost every time I come here. So I'm very excited to just dive right. Look at this creaminess. I love it. All right. Feel bad you've been watching me eat this whole time.
I'm glad you're enjoying.
The chicken cutlet is so thin, fantastic breading. You can even taste a little bit of the breadcrumbs. through your bite. Then you have a little bit of the saltiness from the prosciutto. The sauce is kind of like a very sweet sauce. Not as creamy as the other dishes we've had, so this is a fantastic alternative sauce. And then you're topped with the very creamy burrata. Absolutely fantastic. This is, like I said, I come in here and I get this almost every time. And I have to say, it goes very well with my favorite wine too, Cabernet Sauvignon.
I was listening to what you like, so there we go.
Oh my God, all of that food and all of that wine looked absolutely delicious. You have to get over to Grand Vin here in Hoboken. But now we are joined by Anna Maria Aducci, who is the events coordinator here at Grand Vin and also the social media manager. Anna Maria, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am fantastic. So one of the reasons why we wanted to be in this beautiful back room is because of the decor. Tell me about your decor here, Anna Maria.
Thank you so much. So the white wall that we have standing behind us here, that changes seasonally. So right now we have our fall decor up. Next, we're switching to Christmas, where we hang all kinds of ornaments around here. We have like snow going everywhere like that. We do a really special presentation for Valentine's Day, so that's a really great holiday to celebrate with us. We changed for summer too.
That's right. And I did notice that Valentine's Day this year is on a Friday, so you're going to want to make reservations now. Anyway, so exactly. See, she knows. In terms of the events here, how many events per week would you say you have here? And, where can they get more information about possibly doing an event here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do all kinds of events. We mostly do bridal showers, baby showers, engagement parties, birthday parties, absolutely anything. You can inquire online on the website. There's parties inquiry page that goes directly to me, so I'll take care of that. And we're really booked out for brunch events, so we are closed quite often, so be careful. But we probably do 4 or 5 events a week. Sometimes at dinner, a lot of people rent out the high tops.
Fantastic. And I have to tell you, while Daria was trying all the food and things like that, she was putting my apron on, and it's because...
Yes, I also do the aprons here, so
I didn't know I was going to be modeling today.
We just got new aprons. We absolutely love them.
I mean, phenomenal. And as Mike said in the last segment, I mean, you put every employee's name on there. And to me, that makes the employee probably feel special. It really does.
It was a really nice thing to give back to the staff because we're definitely a family-oriented place here. So.
That's phenomenal. Okay, social media. Where can people go on? You have a hashtag or anything like that people can follow?
Instagram, Grand Vin Hoboken is where it's at. We'll post our live music, specials, all of that good stuff.
Well, Anna Maria, thank you so much. The restaurant is absolutely gorgeous, and because of your decor. Folks, thank you for joining us on this week's Pulse. Join us next week for the Pulse on everything you need to know. Bye-bye. Peter Biancamano, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. And we are joined by none other than Jake Biancamano. If you're ever in my parents' great Italian deli, you'll probably see him hanging outside or when the deli is closed. And Jake wants to remind you, he told me he wants to remind you to make sure you follow us at our new Instagram page, and that's at The Pulse with Peter B. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook by typing in The Pulse with Peter B in your search bar. And Jake also wanted me to let you know, because he tells me he watches it all the time, to go and binge watch our past episodes of The Pulse on YouTube by subscribing to our network. Jake, do you got anything to say? Nothing to say from Jake. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.